Alright, and we're back. We're back with art stuffs, doing art things. Yep. Alright. Big stretches. I was taking a nap just before the stream was live. Like, I basically set an alarm for like 30 minutes prior going, there's no way I'm gonna be sleeping that long. I slept that long. So I woke up, ate some lunch, and now I'm here. See, naps are nice in general. However, I don't like taking naps, and I don't like that I have been needing to take naps for like a few weeks now. It's like, I don't like losing that much time in the day, especially when I sleep reasonably well at night right now. But, oh well. Can't do much about it, and if I'm tired, I'm tired. I can't really, like, not be tired just out of stubbornness. So I want to warm up just a little bit. So yeah, go for hope that you will. Oh, I am very rusty at circles. Holy heck. Oh, yeah, I bet. Overall, how has life been treating you? Wow, I'm really rusty with circles. Like, so many of these I don't find acceptable. It's like, focus in. Like, no news is still good news, I feel. That reminds me, just before going live, I got a text asking if me and Bun are going to be joining for Easter dinner tomorrow. And I'm like, how has this person not been told that Bun still isn't here? Huh? Yeah, okay. All right. Put my phone away. God. This is just warm up, getting my arm practiced again. What you cooking? What's cooking? Good looking. See, that's a good circle. Me. Fuck yeah. Raises with family like to joke about how we wish that an anime item called Dokedomo Door existed. Yeah, no. Honestly, completely agree. Like, I don't know what that item is, but I'm making some assumptions based on observation. Now, did you have fun though, Bun? That's the important thing. Hells yeah. But honestly, yeah, it's like good to be home after so long of not. Drink every night. I was gonna ask what your Easter traditions are like, so I kind of should have assumed that drinking was gonna be a part of it. An hour walking every day? Getting anywhere in particular, or just like walking for walking's sake? Translates to anywhere door. Okay, see, and that's what I thought it was. Let's go. God, that reminds me, when I was living in Chicago, near the college, there was a street that was like, it was the exact same name as a street from my hometown. And it was like a bizarre name. I don't remember what it was exactly off the top of my head. I just remember thinking, that's crazy that that is here as well. And occasionally when homesick, I would just be like, man, imagine if I just like walked down this street and I would just be like, just walk right back into town. That would save so much on travel costs. Oh. Also, what the heck? You're using inches? Are you translating for me? That's nonsense. Yeah, but no, that is stupidly thick. What color should this snake character be? Blue? Okay. Blue it is. We'll add some other colors and such. Once we're done with a warm-up, like a little headshot doodle, then I will go into working on the yearly Luvalope. So your least favorite color? So my least favorite color is right between yellow and green, when it's awkwardly not sure if it's yellow or green because it tricks your eyes. Like a little bit more green than that, a little bit more green. Yeah, like that. That, I fucking hate that color. That color is really, really good when paired with just like straight black, like it's a highlight color. Then it works out really well. But on its own, fucking hate that color. Maybe we'll add that in as a secondary color or something here. Safety vest. Right, and like it's meant to stand out. That's super useful. Like I'm not saying that it is bad in every single instance, but good God, the number of times where it's good is a lot less than the number of times it's bad. All right, so let's find like a good additional color we can add in here. I kind of want to give them like... OSHA handbook is crying that I hate the color. Let them. OSHA knows that they're right. I kind of feel like adding like stripes or something to them. New version of this brush. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to find my scale set again. There's a set of tools that are like, it's like intended to be like dragon scales and such, and I really, really like them, but I wasn't able to transfer them over to the new PC build. I need to find those again. Food acquired. Fuck yeah. It's meat. It's mystery meat. That's all that we know. It's mystery pork meat. I like how this went from stripes to, I like pretty cloud shapes. It's a snoodle. We're just doing a little warm-up practice thing. Want to get some textures down, want to get my arm used to drawing. Alright, and I kind of wanted to add just another color into these cloud shapes. So currently we have these two. So I think like... Well, no, I think orange should be the eye color. Let's do like a nice... Just to like add in some other color. So the frog tank is so loud right now. The water in it is super distracting. I'm a little bit tempted to turn off the pump for the stream. I don't even know. I don't think it'd be coming through on the stream mic. Maybe we hit the first ad break. I'll go over and do that. See if it's still happening by then. And all the pump really does is just circulates water around the tank. It's not like dire for their survival or anything. Yep, it just keeps the humidity up a little bit more. You do errands, least room, hopefully get back before it ends. Oh, I'm hopefully going to be live for at least a couple hours. Good luck with the errands. Yeah, it sneaks. What is this danger water noodle? Just a random danger water noodle I'm sketching out just so I can get my arm warmed up a little bit with textures. Textures, flexing the creative muscles. Let's go Dollar. Almost done with this. Fruitiger Arrow noodle. This isn't quite a Fruitiger Arrow, but honestly, that sounds like it'd be a ton of fun to try and draw. There we go. Just like a little sketchy sketch. Don't want that button combo. That button combo. Oh, I made a clicking noise. I didn't like that. Snack warm up. All right, so let's actually make a Luvalope. So I had a handful of ideas of the theme I want the Luvalope to be. Inspired by Riru, Pool Toy was a option of just like on. I like I'm gonna be drawing it out like it's not all in the texture, but it's just like normal Luvalope in like every way, but it's just a Pool Toy, and it's just this big friendly little person. Big friendly little person. It's just like, yo, what up? Fine if he's not posed anyways. But yeah. Pool Toy. I feel like that's just, I have a lot of fun with that type of texture. Little big friend. Yeah, it's just a little big friend. Other idea was like demon, like a little, like to give them like, you know, just like little tiny wings. Just like just a little demon as a treat. But that would lean in really well with their horns because the Luvadoos have horns, of course. Or a Yumalope. And the thing that I was thinking on with the Yumalope is, okay, Crab would be funny. Crab would be a lot of funny. But I don't think I'm gonna do Crab on this one, but that is a very funny idea. Especially since crabs don't have tails. but this will be a tailed Luvalope. So it would be a crab with a tail. Anyways, that was completely derailed my thought process. I don't know what food I would do for the Yamalope. That's the big question. Crab claw tail. God, I'm just imagining it's like, it's going to pinch you.
Hello.
Ah! Hello. I don't know why I wasn't expecting anyone else to be joining in the call.
Well, surprise.
Let me turn on my. Wait, what's the thing for other flavor? Where the hell? The overlay. There it is. Found it. Gonna be covering up Fionia. That's fine. Yeah, okay, it wasn't just me. Yep, we're designing a yearly Luvalope. I'm kind of leaning towards D right now. Smooth. So yeah, how is yous?
As good words. I'm doing really good. I just came back from vacation, so just trying to wind on down. Hope the trades game is going well.
Well, honestly, it could be going a little bit better, but that is mostly my own fault. I forgot to remind people about it like 2 or 3 days ago. So I did so last night. And yeah, we'll see how many people get their stuff done in time. I'm probably gonna have to extend the first event or whatever, the first wave. Yeah. Oh well. I did have one person who actually made their art and submitted it back within like 24 hours. So we have one person who did all of it like instantly, and then it's been 2 weeks. But I mean, it's a game that's like for funsies, so I'm not really too stressed over it.
Yeah, what I would do is if there actually is like a limit of like how long you want the trade scheme to go, what I would do is like have like okay, so you all have like 1.5 weeks to do the first round, second round, third round. If people can't get to it on time, then that's okay. It happens. It happened to me last time.
Mhm.
And then just so it could keep at least moving.
The thing is that if we do the, hey, you can't make it, that's fine, we'll just keep on going. The random thing that I have to completely rework, and also we currently only have one person who submitted in their art, so it'd be, we'd have to just hard wait until at least one of the person. I don't know, we'd have to have at least 2 other people. But yeah, we'd have to either wait for more people to be done, or I just kind of give everyone more time, which kind of leaning on giving everyone more time currently, because I also forgot that Easter was a thing, so it's like, yeah, I understand that some people got a little bit delayed. Yeah, understandable, bun.
And honestly, that's fair. I mean, hell, Easter's tomorrow, so
Yeah.
I don't really expect everyone to be really busy tomorrow anyway. So it's like, it's more of like a streamline. It's more of a streamline like type of process.
Yep, and as well, this is the first traits game that's been hosted in almost a year or something. So it's fair that it kind of, is the little issues. Yeah, you've had Easter since Wednesday. Yeah, well, Norway celebrates all of their holidays for like a month or something. How many how many murder documentaries have you watched this year, Bun? Like for Easter? Yeah, because for people unaware, apparently Norway has an Easter tradition of watching horror, like murder mystery content and true crime content. And that's just a Norway tradition. It's not just a bunism.
So Among Us.
Arf. Hello.
Funny enough, there's an anime that is kind of like Among Us. I mean, there isn't any murders and I quote on screen, but it could theoretically count. It's more of a social deduction, I guess.
I mean,
I don't think that would count.
honestly, social deduction is like the name of that genre of game. Because yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them that existed before Among Us. Among Us was one that kind of popularized it, but yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, Danganronpa is pretty much Among Us. Honestly, yeah, Danganronpa is pretty much Among Us.
I would say it's closer to it's closer to more of a semi werewolf game than Among Us because it doesn't end after you found the killer because there's a new killer like every round.
It's zombie werewolves. Got it.
Effectively, yes, because there isn't actually an assigned killer at the start. Somebody's convinced to be a killer and then try to get away with it.
I've the most experience I have with Danganronpa is watching like a few episodes of the Game Grumps series in Danganronpa. So I know next to nothing.
But I think it is an interesting concept for that specifically, for Danganronpa at least, because it nobody is assigned roles like in a normal deduction game. You are convinced to be a killer, and then somebody unfortunately is the victim, and then y'all have to figure out who did it.
Someone in this room is the murderer. It was me all along.
The game only ends when there's like maybe 2 to 3 people left, or B, they find out who put them all there, or C, somebody actually gets away with the crime.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be me. Getting killed, I mean. I can make the tail a little fire plume. Oh my god, we're going demon mode now. Because I can make the little tail a little puff of fire. In the study with the candlestick, yeah. I was
We are
appreciating the candlestick, and someone just came over and bashed me with it. It was kind of mean of them. I kind of want to make the ear, like, really fluffy. Like, the left tips of the ears. I haven't done that before on a Luvalope. How fluffy if pool toy? I think I'm gonna go demon, not pool toy. Scorched sooty ear tips. Ooh, yeah, that would be kind of fun. Implying that the tail is burning the ear tips? Mean.
sorry. Our fire alarm accidentally went off when it shouldn't have.
It's because I drew the fiery tail. That's why it's like, yo, can't handle that.
Ah, dang it! You and your tail, you manhandled the stupid fire alarm.
Well, it's better than mansplaining the fire alarm.
I don't know how you managed to get on the ceiling to do that.
I'm just in the ceiling now.
You're just a ghost in the ceiling. You just phase in and out of all my walls.
Which is kind of surprising given that I'm also drawing at the same time. I'm really good at multitasking.
Just periodically, we just see your drawings on the walls.
Yeah, I took a Sharpie, I drew a dick on the wall. Don't want to refine this too much because we have to do the rest of this. All right. And then the horns. That's the Easter crime. He killed Zay. Oh my god, Bun. When you get here, we should have an Easter event where it's a murder mystery and people in chat have to figure out how I died.
Oh man, I'm not winning that then. Not. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I can't believe that you killed me, Twilight.
Hey, you just happened to be in this location doing this thing at this time, and it just happened to have the object that I had in my insert thing that just happened to collide with you.
You just so happened to have fallen on my knife 37 times.
Wow, what a weird coinkydink.
Ate a slice of white bread.
Only it turns out that I actually killed you out of self-defense. Turns out you're the one killing me first.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for these Twitch chatters. But yeah, no, that actually sounds like a lot of fun, is to try to design a murder mystery and have chat try to solve my crime. Solve my crime, solve my death. Solve my crime. Yeah, Zay did it. It's been solved.
Okay, so understood. Half my friends are now solving a murder mystery. The other half of my friends are all talking about eggs. Got it.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Norwegian Easter. Like, I'm not joking about the murder mystery thing. That's apparently a very real thing. It's just everyone in Norway just celebrates murder mysteries for Easter. Zay killed himself. Yeah, I had it coming. That dork.
The drawing's coming along very well, though.
Yeah, I'm liking it. We're currently just going through all of the sketchies, so see how it gets refined later on. Pick to fight with the wrong guy.
I just realized shit. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but Mythic's birthday's I think today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought it was the 5th. I mean, hold on. I know they did a announcement thing for it. I'm actually gonna take a look.
She did. I just don't remember which day it is. I know it's today or tomorrow though.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna look because we may raid them after stream. They are live. Mythics did the thing where they said tomorrow at 4 p.m. and this was yesterday, but like you can't do that if time zones exist. And they said 4 p.m. EST, but you have to say the date. Ugh. So I don't know if that's fun. Like that would probably be today actually. 4 p.m. EST, I think that would be 3 p.m. for me. So there's a very real chance that we could raid into Mythics.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Of course, that is later. I gotta see if I can even finish this in time to post it on the Ko-Fi tomorrow. Kind of sad that I haven't sat down and made a new website yet, because I would love to have, like, yeah, I'm hosting the Adopt sale on my website, but Oh well. Don't have time for it, don't have time for it. Thumb. Honestly, I'm gonna just be like that. See, I don't like how big they do it tomorrow. I don't think I can make the entire website in one day. And on top of that, I feel like I have something happen. No, wait, I don't. No, Easter is tomorrow, so the best thing I'd be doing is going to go buy freaking discount candy. It's like maybe it's really a question of energy. Do it at 4 p.m. No, you do it. Ha, got him. Also need to look into a couple of the services for making a site. I know that that Gunny was talking a lot about Wix, but I haven't done any research into it. You already gotta make a website for mom. Make your own.
Website for just what, art?
Wait, are you talking to me or Bun? Neither of us got it. Oh no, the fire alarm went off again. There's been another murder. Portfolio and art sales for Zay. Yeah. Yeah. Portfolio, information, art sales. I had to like not renew the old site because I couldn't sell one of digital goods. And that was like the final straw for me because I couldn't sell adopts on my site. I couldn't sell like one-off art packs or anything. So I was like, nope. Instead, we got a service that forced me to have to remake my entire site last year. And I'm like, could I also get this? And they're like, nope. But every other service does it. Nope. Jerks.
Sorry, there was a lot of background noise, so I did not catch a good amount of what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, I was just asking if you were talking to me or Bun with the
Well,
website.
I guess both of you
Oh.
with the question.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, it's just kind of like main hub for art stuffs. It's where I'd be selling art prints and such, and where all my portfolio things would be, and my like commission prices and information. Just a one-stop shop for all the information people would need for me. Yeah, Wix, Shopify, you can sell one-off items. I need to double check how good they are at it. That's the thing, and how easy it is to make a site with them. Yeah, your mom does good shit. But yeah, like I was saying before, the biggest issue I had with oh my god, Squarespace is that I couldn't sell one-off digital goods. So like if I had an adopt and multiple people wanted it and I didn't close it after the first person bought it, 2 people would have bought it. And I was like, I don't like that. Why am I forced to have multiple of digital goods? And they're like, well, get wrecked.
I mean, it sounds like a really decent plan. I mean, having all the stuff that you have in one spot is just helps with at least the organizational part of it.
One can hope.
You said you would have your basically anything that you'd be selling art wise would be on there. Your portfolio would be on there. You could put like info about yourself on like an about me page or something.
Yeah, no, and that was the that was what the site was before. It's just they didn't have the ability for one feature that I needed, so I had to leave and go do it and find a different service. Howdy, Kit. Shopify is expensive though. How dare you suggest something that's expensive, Bun? Jeez. No, don't do your paper. Hang out and chat. And ignore all your responsibilities. Swoop feature. Yeah, I don't know fully what I'm gonna do with this, but this is we're just kind of throwing some textures on this as well. God, I remember when I first designed the Luvalopes, I actually made a full skeleton for them. That was so extra. To up and reduce the size of this torso just a little bit. It's not long enough because I made the chest too big, I think. So it touches on the back, or not really the back, it's the bottom of the head. So like this, maybe. Just the width. There we go. 30-ish a month. Yeah, and honestly, I don't think that that having a website would be worth 30 bucks a month. Like, unless I have a ton of things that I can sell routinely. But yeah. $17. And that's closer to better for me. Like, don't get me wrong, the Squarespace stuff was kind of expensive, but what's that? I think it probably was on par with Shopify. But you know, if I can make it less, then I'm going to make it less. It terminates a little bit early because I like the implication that the tail is burning the ear. That's just silly to me. This is where the Luvalope tear.
I don't know why, but the character you're drawing, Zazar, kind of looks like a Final Fantasy character.
See, I would be leaning more on dot hack, honestly. Okay, absolute train of thought here. Final Fantasy reminded me that one of the we've been playing a lot more Magic Gathering in the house, and one of the roommates has a deck from the Final Fantasy set, which he's actually been really enjoying, but not really the point here. Dot hacks your brain. Um, and remind me that I found a Magic Gathering pre-con for sale online because I'm still doing embargo on buying things from Games Workshop. Or not Games Workshop. I mean, that's true too. But yeah, I'm not buying it that supports Wizards directly. Anyways, found a pre-con that had a bunch of stuff I was interested in, so I picked that up, and it was very mean. It beat up both the roommates multiple times, and it had a lot of infinite combos and stuff. I'm like, the fuck? It's a pre-con. These are supposed to be not that good, and I'm playing them against people who have refined their decks down. Is it just the way that I'm playing it? So I handed it over to Bish and go, hey, you're playing this one now. I'm gonna take out this other deck of mine that's this testing deck just to see what how this thing plays. And about 3 or 4 turns in, he goes, I'm thinking far too much right now. There's too many triggers going on at the same time. There's too many things I have to do in the correct order of operations to not kill myself right now. My head hurts. And I go, yeah, that was me the first time I played the deck, but it gets really fun afterwards. And after about 10 minutes of sitting there doing nothing, he just goes, fuck it, I'm not thinking anymore, taps out everything, and then kills me and him at the same time. He's like, I'm done with this. And then he called me a fuck for having that deck. He goes, yeah, this is absolutely your type of deck, Zay. And I go, what do you mean by that? And then he lists off 2 other decks that I built myself that played very similar, and I go, okay, well, you know what? Okay, fair. Which is a real shame that that deck is as strong as it is, because I really liked how it played, and I want to take it apart and upgrade it and refine how it plays, but I'm like, oh, then no one will ever play against it. So yeah, we've been doing Magic the Gathering a lot in the house, and it's been very fun. When I'm not apparently being an absolute fuck and using a deck that I just bought. It's a pre-made deck, and it's just insanely strong. Howdy, Saisha. And I hope all of y'all are happy that I didn't start ranting about the goat in the Demon Deals deck. You're welcome. Talked so much about Magic. How would we see the back? It would be side, the back. Did you ask yourself? You did a Rat Ninja deck. What's funny is that Shocking was actually looking at making a Rat Commander deck, and has been just occasionally sending us showing us a rat card and be like, this would be really fun for a rat deck if I ever made one. It's like, when are you just gonna crack and just make a rat deck now? But no, ninjas are actually really they're really fun, but they're also kind of mean because their entire mechanic is gotcha, surprise ninja to the face. That's not a bad thing either. That can be its own level of silly on a table. Is my music stopped? Yeah, the music just was stopped or something there. It was shown Mask with Nexus and conflict the character's ability to duplicate ninja abilities. Yep. I was gonna ask if it was Commander, so you already answered that one. Let's go. Commander is like the most popular format for good reason. Okay, that arm's too far out. Comfortable. People buy pre-made decks, they don't usually let other people use them. Brag about how big and strong they are on the internet. No. So, okay. I am going to do a little rant about Magic stuffs. I'm sorry for anyone who doesn't have a ton of interest in Magic the Gathering. I'll try and say the things as like, you know, understandable as I can. But Magic the Gathering has a format called Commander. It's the most common format. And because of that, they made a tiering system where there's 5 tiers. So labeled 1 through 5. And they aren't like super rigid, but they are what they use to kind of easily tell people, hey, how strong is your deck? And 5 being the strongest, and this is like, bitch, you're gonna win in like 5 turns. At most. At most 5 turns. And then 1 is, you're probably not gonna win, but you're probably gonna have a good time doing it. You have a good time losing? You're just showing off a really cool card you like? I didn't get much chance to run a deck too well. One of the players running Rad counters. One's running Eldrazi and the other one's running Wither. At least no one's running Infect. Jesus Christ.
I think it's interesting to see, like, it'd be nice to have, like, a game of it's just like, okay, so you're gonna do this, like, loot box thing where it's just, like, you guys, like, draw, like, 30 plus cards, and you have to try to make a deck with the cards, and then, so you each draw 30, and then you each draw 30 again, and you keep rotating so everybody gets a chance to get enough cards into their hand, and they have to make a deck with the cards they obtained.
You are describing Sealed. Sealed
Yes,
or
I am.
Draft, depending on how it is. But yeah, that's actually one of my favorite game modes. That shit's stupidly fun. But yeah, sorry, I've started on a rant here. But yeah, the way that Wizards of the Coast, makers of Magic and all that stuff, they like saying is that tier 2 is where most of the decks are. This is where the vast majority of players' decks will be, is at 2 or 3. I'm just gonna write 4 here just to have it. And 2 is what they have all of their precons at. When they make a deck and they sell that deck, they say, we aim for tier 2. We aim for that. It doesn't take a lot of cards to upgrade it to tier 3, and you can do that at your own pace and make it more your own thing. But we want ones that are interesting, but not very strong. So when I bought a precon deck, which is supposed to be tier 2, it even says it on their website when they have the thing, is like, yeah, you know, all of our precons are intended to be tier 2. And then it beats decks that are tier 3 to 4 without any modifications. It's regularly beating tiers 3 to 4. I'm like, this doesn't make a lot of sense. And that's why I'm like, no, I'm handing this to someone else and be like, no, you have to see, is this just me? Am I crazy? Did I just get really lucky? What the fuck is going on here? And they're like, no, this actually is really silly, stupid, what the fuck? That's not even the stronger of the 2 either. The other precon I got just for a handful of the cards in it, I immediately disassembled after 2 games and going, this is mean. I don't like playing this against you guys. Bigger isn't always better. Lost you 16 health and 45. Yep. Yeah. Brad is the best way to mill in the game right now. So it's so rad. But yeah, I also found out that because of the Ninja Turtles set that they made, they actually changed their power levels. Because one of the Ninja Turtle decks is apparently so strong. The Ninja Turtle precons, again, they should be fairly easy to pilot, very easy to use, and not amazing. It's so strong that they've actually just removed that entry on tier 2 that like it's all the precons. They just blocked that out. It's like, nope, that's not there anymore. because we just can't trust ourselves to make precons that aren't too strong. And that's very funny to me that the turtles are the reason they did that. God, I hate the turtle set. Yep, fair but funny. There's work fixing how demonic level up turns out though. Yeah! Yeah, and I'll be posting this in my server, and then I'll put them up for adopt on Ko-Fi tomorrow. So you'll get a chance to see them. They're going to be pretty, I hope. Okay, is the music just like really quiet? Yeah, no, that song is just quiet. Why? Like, is that even audible in currently playing Ocean Man ship cover? Kinda audible? Yeah, I feel like it's just really quiet. Okay, you know what? I don't really want to draw in these legs, so what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna like cut them off here and just put like info box down here.
I feel like they're more long than big.
What, the legs?
Well, actually, the entire creature.
Well, that's how Luvalopes are. Ultra, normally I have them quite tall as well. They're lanky and they're tall. So, like, you're not terribly off. Yeah, we're just gonna cut this off there. Put the info box so I don't have to bother with typing out more. Or not typing out more, drawing out more, struggling with that. Fuck it. We cut corners here if we need to, and it doesn't. And the corners we're cutting darn actually needed for the final art. Up the audio on. Oh, ad break started. Okay, I love that hand, I'm gonna be honest, but it's fucking huge. Saisha, thank you for stopping on by. Enjoy yourself. Oh, you can't hear me because ad break, unless you... Maybe you can hear me, but yeah, go shopping. Take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping on by. And I hope that the complete milling out and giant creatures from the cosmos didn't dissuade you from magic too much. You understand your skill level? Yeah. It's actually something I've been wanting to do, is just like more hangout stuffs with community and like, is it I almost want to say Dead Cells, the hell? No, the Valve MOBA, that playing is a good example of that. Like, try to just do a magic night or something. So many things that I want to do. Gosh, I even need to sit down and actually look through the notes that people made on the gambling game. see what improvements or changes can be made to that. I already know a handful of stuff I could do to it. Do the things. But it's not an issue of like wanting to, it's an issue of like having the energy to do it. Like literally today I woke up, like played with the cats for like 30 minutes or something, and then I had to take a nap before my stream, and I was asleep for like fucking 3 hours. It's not an issue of starting it. For that, I'm gonna tend to play whatever I want. Most people who like Universes Beyond sets more because of just being there with the game rather than anything else. Yeah, I know you said you have to run off, and I don't want to hold you here too long. I am not dissuaded by people doing Universes Beyond stuffs. I'm more upset at Wizards of the Coast for all the Universes Beyond stuffs and the very cash grab nature of all of them and the issues that it's causing other aspects of the game. I don't dislike players liking them, right? Like, yeah, I'd rather have fun than be a prude. Like in our household, we don't do almost anything with Universes Beyond just because it's like, you know, we all have kind of the same issues. And a lot of them are just very distracting, I guess is a good way of putting it. But like the fact that people are enjoying Magic because of Universes Beyond, I am very happy with that. And people are getting into it for the first time because of like stuff that they're excited about. And I think that shit's cool. But Wizards of the Coast has a pretty bad track record of picking good things to make Universes Beyond sets with. And that's one reason I don't like Turtles. But like, again, at other people using it, I don't really have much of an issue. But you won't see it on my table. And that's the fun of it, is I can build a deck not using it. My big concern is, what is it? Yeah, Wizards of the Coast, or not Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro has announced that they're doing a bunch of more stuffs with Harry Potter, and I'm like, for the love of fucking God, do not put Harry Potter in Magic the Gathering. You literally have a magic school setting. Don't you fucking dare ignore that shit and just put in Harry Potter shit. It looks like there's no sign of it. Yay. Yep. Sorry for everyone who doesn't have too much interest in Magic the Gathering, hearing me just rant about things. But you're here because I have things I rant about. What money? I know, right? Yeah, one thing I actually find very funny is, oh yeah, no, I feel like a lot of people in the Magic spaces would ignore those. But no, what's really funny is that Mark Rosewater, one of the head designers of Magic Gathering stuffs, he like has a blog that he talks about anything he fucking wants to. No one has ever told him to shut up, which is fantastic. He has actually said that all of the Universes Beyond things have been really hurting the card game. And like they've had to like change up how they're designing some cards because of this. And they're having issues with it internally even. And that makes me feel so vindicated. So I'm hoping that they are very mindful of stuff they take on. Fortunately, we won't see much of a change for a few years because it takes them 3 years to make a set. So if they're having a lot of issues with stuffs right now, they're probably gonna have to still try and finish what they're working on before they're really changing too much. Crumble. All right, I'm digging this frame. Let's increase the size of this to, we'll think of this. It was better as a sometimes side thing rather than with the current. Yes, Saisha, I think that is that very healthy way of looking at it. It's like, all right, occasionally we can do a thing and everyone will be really excited for it because we get to spend a lot of time with it and like, make something fun and interesting, rather than, the people at Marvel came over and asked us if we could make a Marvel set, so we're making a Marvel set. Hello! Hi, friend. Hope that you're well. Also, Biffix, your post about the stuffs, it was posted yesterday, but like at night, and then it said tomorrow at 4 p.m. And now I'm confused if that's today tomorrow or tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST. So but get back to your
Or it
doodling.
could be that weird time frame where it's just like it's actually today, but now it's rolling into the it's tomorrow because it's rolling into the tomorrow
It's
because
today.
it's
Okay.
in the next day.
Okay. Well, hap day. Hopefully I'm live when you go live because I'll throw all my
Hey,
peoples over
happy
to
birthday, Mythix. Yippee.
Well, I feel like most people from my community would already, like, in your community. Oh, that's... Duh. You literally said in the thing that it's a multi-day affair, too. Yep. Point being, yeah, you jumped in when we were having a mini rant about Magic the Gathering stuff, but you're doodling, so go doodle.
And just like a triad of carnival games, Mythix has a ton of games and prizes.
Oh yeah, I forgot that that's even a thing. I just want to throw people at you just for the purpose of throwing people at you. I totally forgot that there's actually an incentive to raid. See, if you didn't mention that, I probably would have just raided and ran and then gotten nothing out of it. Haha. I mean, we're still working on the design. We'll see if it fully stays as this. Throw Zay at Myth. Why are you throwing people at people's? Fun. When are you gonna? Oh my god. When am I gonna visit? By? You can throw me at stuffs. Oh shit! What up? Saicha, Bloomborough is fantastic. Oh my god, the Kamigawa lands. I actually have some. I tell you, my friend, I really want to celebrate you too. It's a favorite part of this event for you. It's a great time to highlight all your lovelies I know on top of great energy. Wait, is TSA striking right now? Like, I've been following a lot of the stuffs with like current climate in Minnesota. I know it's a big stress for a lot of people. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but like, is TSA striking now? I didn't hear about that one. I was too busy with local shit. Yeah, well, there was a No Kings rally, and I had to avoid going to it, so I wouldn't throw bricks through fucking certain people's windows. And I didn't want to cause a problem for the rally. So I'm not in the loop for too many things. No, Bun, I'm not the problem. I would just escalate things into a problem for the people who are really trying their best. And my trying my best is not being too upset at stuffs. So I'm like, fuck yeah, No Kings rally. And then I would probably make them upset. Yeah, go, take care. Kyle, why do you have a Duolingo emblem? Or badge, whatever the fuck the term is? There's a fucking Duolingo badge on Twitch? Was that before or after they fired all their voice, all their translators and replace them with AI.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
what the fuck? Yeah, now I need to follow a new thing that's happening. Hey. Right when things were looking good, too. New issues. Oh yeah, and fun. When you get the chance, I can give you the summary of what the fuck's happening around here. It's good news. I actually mean it. It's good news. Is other than the fucking TSA thing, that's news to me. But you know, when you're following one group, kind of hard to follow in.
Is it bad that I thought you just said the TSA archipelago?
What would be randomized in a TSA archipelago?
Oh, you get on one flight? Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh
You're not
man, I
going
don't
to.
have
You're not
access to
going
that
to
flight yet. Can you?
Sweden. You're going to Canada, guys.
Yeah, I only have access to the Canadian flights.
No, you only have access to one flight to one neighboring city. You have to unlock the right to even go to the other places in Canada.
If you're ever hard locked, you just have to walk there.
You have to, you get progressive movement, where it's like each progressive movement you get like you get a bike, then you get a taxi, but you get charged money, and then you get your own car, but then you get charged gas, and then you have your own private.
Oh my god. Where's the April Fool's update from Archipelago where it's just TSA?
My god, walking and then goes into a taxi, which then goes into a car, that then goes into a hot air balloon, that then goes into a
Zeppelin.
private.
Let's get a fucking Zeppelin in here. You get a boat somewhere in there, but it's like, nowhere I'm going needs a boat. Well, you got a boat. Take it across the land or something. No Zeppelins, we all know how that ended. There was one time it ended poorly. Did you know there's only like 4 Zeppelins in the world? Or blimps, I guess is a better term, but yeah. The rest have been decommissioned because they're just too bothersome to use. They are safe. They're wild or in conservation? There's only 4 that exist in the world. 3 of them are wild. They're still trying to catch them, but it's really hard to catch up with the Zeppelin. It got loose of the reins, and it's just been kind of escaping capture ever since. No, none of them are shiny. That's the real shame. There was a shiny one, but it unfortunately was shot down because some people thought it was an alien invasion, but it was actually just like a neon blue, and it's a real sad story. It was from way back in like the Wild West days, before, you know, regular access to information. We could learn about the history of Zeppelins. Kyle, dittos aren't real. You've been playing too much Pokopia.
They're not real. They can't hurt you.
Yeah, dittos can't hurt you. They're not real. 50 years, Zeppelins are gonna be cryptids. Yep. No, that's actually confirmed. Get all your photos of them now. Then you can fool people on the internet 50 years. Be like, look at this thing I found. They're like, it's not real. Be like, oh, I swear I saw him. It was in the wild, just behind my house. What did I see in my wardrobe last night? Kyle, that was just me. I was just making sure you're sleeping well, okay?
Nah, it's just the ghost of Zizar again.
I'm drawing dicks on your walls. Zay's Bigfoot confirmed. Abraham Lincoln Bigfoot. Abraham Lincoln Bigfoot hunter. Oh no, wait. Abraham Lincoln is Bigfoot? Then what am I? I thought y'all said I was big. Like, I'm concerned now. I'm having an existential crisis. How big are my feet? Hold on. Hey, so long as I'm not a stink ape, I'm fine with that. Or skunk ape, that's the term. Like the swamp version of a Bigfoot. God, hold on. That just reminded me. I need to see if I have this pack of things. I'll be right back. Yeah, so speaking of cryptid stuffs, I found, Jesus. I bought a box of this really weird card game like ages and ages ago. Called MetaZoo, and it's like this cryptid card game. It's still sealed. I haven't opened the thing yet. I found out last night that some of the cards for this set are going for like fucking $10,000.
Oh boy.
Very unlikely that's the stuff I'd have in here. I got them and I was going to open them up on a stream like ages ago and be like, look at this insane thing, like as a joke, and then I found out that's completely dead ass serious. Why?
Oh no. Hey guys, look at this awesome set I have. Oh yeah, you do the opening? That sounds really...
Yeah, let me
Oh
lick
my
it.
god, what the...
Yeah, no, look it up. I don't know if it still is. I'm going to be very clear with this. I found out about this last night. And it's a card game called MetaZoo, M-E-T-A-Z-O-O. You can confirm for yourself. I'm certain it's not worth nearly as much now, but these things exploded for a while because it came out at the exact right time. And it just, people really latched onto it for a short time. I believe it still exists as a card game now, but like it's not, you know, the super valuable thing it is. And I don't know what set this is. I think this is a really early set, so it's very likely one of. So yes, some of these cards might be worth a lot. I'm holding the box in my hand. Here, listen. It's worth so much money, everybody. Wow. I'm the person who pulled a over $200 magic card once and then just put it into a deck instead of like preserving it. So I can just hear the dollars. It's all dollars in here.
Guys are making it rain, but with the Magic the Gathering cards.
I have, in the other room, I'm still organizing them. I have 36,000 Magic the Gathering cards I still have to fucking finish organizing, so I can easily make it rain magic cards. Get a valuable card. I'm a film and rip it. Okay. Okay. Matt, gas station with all their bills. How'd the fucking explode out of their pocket? But no, okay. When Magic the Gathering made a Lord of the Rings set, they made the One Ring. It was a card that they were only printing one of, and it was written in like the Elvish language and everything. It was this really big deal. And like I said, they only were gonna make one of them. I am the type of person where I wanted that card. I didn't actively try to pull the card or anything, but because it's fucking expensive. I'm not gonna like buy the expensive packs and just for the tiniest fucking fraction of a chance to get it. But I wanted to get that fucking card and then go to a volcano and throw the card in a volcano. This card that was like, people were estimating it would be like over $500,000 to buy this card from somebody. Once it was finally like pulled and revealed and everything. And I was like, I want to throw it in a volcano. I want to throw it in a volcano. Please, I want this card. I want to throw it in a volcano. I think that would be the best. Like, would I get a ton of money for this thing? No, but I would live on forever in just hobby spaces as the guy that got the One Ring and threw it in a volcano. Like, how perfect would that have been? But no, someone opened it in Canada and then Post Malone bought it for over $2 million from him. Which, you know what? If someone approached me with, and I have the option of, I can throw this card into a volcano and become a goddamn legend forever, or $2 million, that'd be a real hard choice. Like, that's real hard to decide. Like, I do not fault that person at all for selling it for $2 million. Yeah, Post Malone had fuck you money and was just like, I want the card. How much is it? Okay. Damn. Yeah, so that's the type of person I am. I have this box of cards that might be really valuable and I'm just shaking them in my hand. It's 3 packs in a box. It's like, there's no way this is worth anything. I don't fucking know.
Make it rain.
Make it rain. God, if we finish this like quick, or if I finish this before too late in the day, I just like turn on the camera and just open up those cards on stream. It's like, all right, everybody, let's see if I'm a millionaire. Pull anything that's over like $50 and I'll just eat it on stream. God, I remember a charity event I was watching a while ago where part of like one of the events in the charity event was 2 people opening up Pokemon booster packs because they were both looking for particular cards that they were trying to collect. And it was just like part of the thing where they're just going to be opening these up, but the community could donate to modify the stuff that they're doing. And one of them was eat the most valuable card that you've opened so far. And it was like a lot of money they had to donate to charity to pull this one off too, because this is when Pokemon cards were worth a lot of fucking money. And someone opened up their chase card, the card that they were looking for, and the reason why they had like, you know, joined this event or whatever. And as soon as that happened, like 5-6 minutes later, someone redeemed the eat the most valuable card. And he was borderline he was so sad that he had to eat this card that he was looking for. Oh. Man, mukbangs are getting crazy. Yeah, right? Anyways, yeah, no, the amount that they raised was definitely more than that card was worth, so I think it probably worked out fine in the end. But like, that's the type of fundraiser stream that I would host if I ever had to. Someone approached me, it's like, gun to head, you have to host a fundraiser stream. What are you going to do? I'm like, I'm gonna make it fucking weird and probably torturous for some people involved. I'm just gonna make it Zay's Happy Game, honestly. I'll just make it a worse Zay's Happy Game. I'm like, all right, here's IRL Zay's Happy Game. Oh, you spun the spike trap card. There is now a set of road spikes underneath the table. You have to stomp your feet on the ground and hope you don't hit them. That's what I'd make. No, it's Zay's Happy Game. We've been over this. Zay's Fuck You Fun Time.
You're gonna have a fun time, and you're gonna like
it. Not having fun is against the rules. If you're not having fun, you spin the bad wheel.
But what if I'm having fun by spinning the bad wheel?
Unfortunately, I don't think you would with what I would probably put on that wheel.
Bet.
I'm not joking, where one of the first ideas I had when someone asked if I'm ever going to like make a Kickstarter for Zay's Happy Game was they wouldn't let me because I would want to include road spikes or caltrops into the box. And players would have to barefoot stomp the ground underneath the table without knowing where the caltrops are. Kickstarter would not like me making my board game. Like, my goal of the IRL version is this would cause harm, and you have to like know what you're getting into before you start. So no, you probably there would be some things on the wheel that would be really fun for everyone involved. And then there'd be stuff where it's, what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, Zay's Fuck You Fun Time is such a good name. Reiterate torture. Yeah, see, Mark, you're saying Lego. I wouldn't do Lego. I would do like D4s. It's like, oh yeah, these are used for the fishing minigame, which means we can also use them for the caltrops. I like get metal D4s. Oh god, what's the name of that one minigame? They're not minigame, but I think, yeah, Snapdragon was the name of it. Snapdragon. There was a old Victorian like kids game called Snapdragon, and they played this around like Christmas time and such, and the kids would take raisins and put them in the fire so they are burning hot, like literally burning, and they would take turns putting the raisins in their mouth, still on fire, and they'd have to have them in their mouths as long as possible, and all the other kids are singing this one song about Snapdragon. And it's like, I would bring back Snapdragon. I would bring back Snapdragon for Zay's Fuck You Fun Time. And like, when I first read about this, I was like, man, people in Victorian era were fucking crazy. And then I realized, you know what? If I approached like a bunch of 12-year-olds with this game idea, I know 100% certain that they are gonna go play Snapdragon instantly. Okay, like if it's like, yeah, here's a family event. Oh, there's a fire going. Here's a bunch of raisins. Hey, let's see how long we can hold them in our mouths. The kids are gonna fucking burn their tongues. Like, that's just going to happen.
And then one of them's gonna eventually go crying to their parents, and then you'll get in trouble.
Here's the deal though. It's at a family function, and they'd just be like, why did you have them put burning raisins in their tongue? I just showed them a mini game and they did it themselves. And they're like, okay, yeah, that sounds like my kid. And then they
could have taken the penalty. They didn't have to do it.
It's like, I just showed them this, like, you know, old Victorian era game and they just started doing it themselves. It's not my fault. No, I know my family very well. And there's probably only like one set of parents that would be annoyed at me, and the rest would be like, all right, yeah, my kid kind of did something stupid, didn't they? Your cruelty knows no bounds. Love it. I don't think that's something to appreciate in another person. Oh my god. What's the line? Being nice is not being harmless. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Dusk. I'm just imagining doing that to my nephew, and my sister is just like, yeah, I guess he knows Snapdragon now. Like, would be annoyed at me at first for having to basically burn his tongue, and then be like, why the fuck did my kid just goddamn burning raisins? Why did my kid and his friends just fucking willingly go eat burning raisins? Anyways, board game design is fun. Like, I'm spending so much time on the line work here when it's in Adopt. I really don't have to. Not that Adopts have to be like poorly drawn or something, but like, it doesn't have to be super refined down. Okay, ear tear. Also, I just want to point out, I have no intent on teaching children Snapdragon.
Squint.
Listen, just because it was a thing that kids did in Victorian era doesn't mean I think it's something that needs to come back. Much like working in the coal mines. Lies. I mean, I have no intent for it, but if, you know, if like nephew comes up and it's like, hey, bored, there's a fireplace. Do you want to go eat raisins? I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna teach you a new game. To be cultivated about the past, but say the children
When I
yearn.
think of the mines, I think of like the Minecraft like swinging from side to side.
I do love that, you know, kids yearn for the mines, and then Minecraft is the most popular game. It's like, kids really do yearn for the mines. Wow. Fuck you, starts working in the mines. Bun, are you a kid? That's concerning. Are you a children?
Maybe she wants her own children to start working in the mines? I don't know.
Oh my god, don't put Nugget in the mines. Nugget would breathe in so much coal dust. Nugget would come out of the mines and just hold a lighter outside their mouth and just breathe out flames.
I mean, we are approaching the holiday very shortly where people have a tendency of popping out eggs, so. I really hope I didn't just get you demonetized for that.
No, I don't think that's we've said far worse on this channel in the past. No, I'm just thinking like, goddamn, I really can't escape people asking, when are you gonna have kids? Even in my own damn stream.
I mean, genuinely, it's your call. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I figured it wasn't anything by that. It's just like quiet because how can I turn this into a joke? Hold on. Yeah, just Nugget in a room that's burning. Oh no. Nugget, why'd you start the fires again?
Burn, baby, burn. Disco.
Nugget Inferno. You know, we don't need no kids. We'll just start working in the mines. That's fine. Fun wants to work in the mines, so works out. So I occasionally have just like random thoughts of like, damn, I own the house, don't I? Because I was like, man, just digging a hole sounds like it'd be really fun to just like go and do. And I was like, but I can't like just go dig a hole. That's just really destructive to the lawn. I went, wait, fuck, it's my lawn. I can destroy it. So make sure to avoid utilities.
Wait, don't you need a permit for that?
It's my lawn. I can destroy it. I don't know. I'd have to check city ordinances, but if I fill in the hole again, it's probably fine.
It's weird because we actually had to dig a hole to make up room for a pool, but we had to pull a permit.
I mean, that doesn't really surprise me. But at the same time, what if you dig a hole just to fill it back in? They're like,
because we wanted an in-ground pool.
Yeah, no, but like, what if you just fill it in with the dirt you just put back out? It's like, man, really just dug a hole, didn't I? Remember to call before you dig. Yeah, I know. Isn't it digging holes? Because it's just something that you can do that's physical, that also you can see your progress constantly. You're not working towards a unknown goal. It's every shovelful is that much removed. I can see how much work I just did. I can see the big pile of how much work I've done. And that's just rewarding to see it. I am not yearning for mines. Gonna be scraggly? I don't know if they're gonna be scraggly. Like, so far the fluff is very, like, kind of puffy fluff. Anything, I guess. They are fluff. I do get that with cutting wood too. And I actually really enjoyed, like, was it, breaking down the wood we have for fire pit. Yeah, I know we get that with so many things, but like, I don't know, digging is just a novel thing. You don't get a chance to dig very often. Well, what do you want me to do? Dig a tunnel? I'm not a meerkat.
Diggity hole, diggity hole.
Yeah, I'm not a dwarf or a meerkat. Why the hell not? I'm a shark.
Maybe you're one of those like rare land sharks?
Apparently I'm a fucking meerkat according to chat. I don't vibe with meerkats. They do that whole stand-up thing and just look around and they judge you and they call me names. Oh my god, Bun! Stop digging tunnels in the yard. Make houses and holes in Minecraft. Hmm. Excuse me, it's called a warren. Fun over here digging a bunch of holes and correcting people about the correct terminology. Yeah, I'm fine with this. It's a little off on a couple of aspects, but I'm certain it's not anything people would even notice if I don't point them out. So yeah, this side has no legs, because that's where I'm going to be putting all the text. Because I can't be bothered to finish out the legs. And it's not exactly like there's a bunch of relevant information there. Says the leg guy. Yeah. I think that says a lot about my current condition if I'm just like, yeah, I don't really want to draw out the legs. Like this Lope so far? I'm happy you're liking them. And I'm liking them too. I said that like it was a very, well, at least someone here is. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with them for using conditioner for my hair. What does this have to do with hair suddenly? Yes, I'm using conditioner. For my condition. I almost fear to ask what my condition is. I don't know what I'm doing. A little part of me kind of wants to make them like super dark and then make the line work red. I think there could be some fun with that. Always use proper if statements. If I don't know what's going on, then it's all gonna be fine. There we go. I don't know what proper if statements means in this context. I don't know any proper statements.
Alright. I'm gonna head on out for now.
Take
That's
care.
stuff I gotta do.
Thank you
You
for
too.
stopping on by while you could. I guess for anyone who's in the dumpster fire chat, I'm open to do thing. If C, do stuff. There you go. If C, do stuff. Just saying it's an option, but I'm not saying you have to. Gee, take my head off. Do I have my kintsugi brush? I should. I'm the one who made it. Yeah, I do. Oh no, I can't believe Kid ate it. How could you, Kit? Hello! Hope that you're well. See, I kind of been digging that, but I don't think it's quite the look I want for this one. So we are going to... Oh, dear. I'm not gonna make you. Yeah, me and Varasha lately. That fucking cat has picked up a new habit. The habit is, you see this water bowl? How about it's over here and flipped over and spilling everywhere? Like, literally one time, I was like, I refilled a water bowl, like, halfway. Not like a ton of water in it, because I know that she's been moving it around a lot. Set it down. I step away. A minute later, I walk back and almost all the contents of the water are on the ground, and she's just sitting next to it and screams at me. It's like, cat. Cat. Why? And like, you know, I decided, all right, I'm gonna look into this a bit. What may be causing this? Okay, trouble seeing the water line. Well, it's kind of weird. It was sudden, but whatever. And then we would see her not even, like, we would put ice in the water so she could see where the water line is. And she would still do this and, like, knock the thing over. Oh, she doesn't like the placement of it. It's too close to her food. There's 2 water bowls in the house, and they're both very far from where she eats, and she does it to both of them. It's like, okay, maybe she's just, like, you know, bored or doesn't have a lot of things engaging with her all the time. She's only started doing this since I've been playing with her more. I've been playing with her more, and now she is, like, acting out and screaming a lot more and being like, come play with me! And I'll be like, I've been playing with you for an hour! I had to step away because I have to go work on things. And then she follows me around and screams at me. Anyways, yeah, I need people to come over and play with Varasha and see if there's a limit to her energy. Get a wheel. I honestly, I think I'm gonna have to get a wheel soon. It's either get a wheel or teach her to go for walks on a leash. So at least I have an excuse to get exercise too. I know people would like come over and play with her. The problem is that you have to have people come over and internet. No offense to anybody, but if people just show up at my door unannounced, then I'm calling the cops. Unannounced, key phrase. Yeah, I part of the problem is that it's not just that she wants to play, it's that she wants to play with you. Any and all toys that I've gotten that like she can entertain herself, even if it's in the same room as you, you have to be sitting there. Like, even if it's like she's playing on her own or something, you still have to be sitting there for her to be engaged with it. Because if you walk away, she's like, oh, come back, play. Oh, you're entertaining themselves anyways. Yeah, I know. I will say, Merv is getting better about quote-unquote playing with Barasha. She still doesn't know how to. She's still really bad at playing with another cat. But like, I think Varasha is starting to understand that Merv hissing at her doesn't strictly mean that she's upset. Like, Merv will engage with play and then hiss at her. And then it's like, what if you fall asleep? I've never fallen asleep in the middle of playing, but I have like gone to take a nap. But like, that's clearly disengaging from the act of playing, so I think it's fine to just go to sleep. She knows not to like scream at me in the bedroom or something. When she was a very young kitten, she did for a short time. Oh god, I have to actually doodle this out so I can illustrate this properly. So, the bed frame I had like a big wooden back to it at the time. And when Varasha, you know, oh, I'm going to sleep in here. Look at my amazing sleeping skills. In Varasha, yeah, a headboard, but it's important that it was a thick board, all right? This is the relevant part here. Varasha, when she was a little kid and we were just getting her, would jump on top of this and fucking, like, look down at me and scream. It's like, to play. She stopped doing this. Because, fun fact, this distance is the exact distance as my arm. So without opening up my eyes, so she was like, to her, I'm asleep, air quotes. I put my arm up, right underneath her chest, and then yeet the cat. Because it was the perfect arm length, and then I can just go whoop and just throw the cat. Please note, you can throw cats. They're bouncy. And it wasn't like I'm trying to hit her against the wall or something. I was just trying to, like, you know, surprise her. So just want to put that out there for context. I wasn't bullying a cat. She was trying to wake me up to play, and I wasn't going to allow that to be a thing. Yeah, a little, it's a friendly toss. Yeah, it's a toss. So, she stopped doing that. She was like, oh fuck, you're asleep? Okay, bye. We have an understanding. That being said, much like, I put the one video out of, I opened up the bedroom door, and then she was just like there in the room, sees me awake and screams. It's like, oh my god, you're awake. So, you know, once you're awake, you know, all bets are off. She'll be like, now play. Like, I'm eating breakfast, you piece of shit. Let me have some time. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get a wheel. Just like put it in the dining room, so while I'm eating, I can just stand there and stare at her while she's fuming on a wheel. Wheel time. Or I can teach her to be like totally fine with a harness and a leash, and we can just go for walkies. And then she can get so much engagement. Just like see all the things. And I can get a bike and I can put her on in the basket in the front, and then we can go for rides. don't know if I'm liking that here. Like, I really should, like, probably get a color set that I'm enjoying here. I'm not even sold on this red, if I'm being honest. Nor that color. That looks like they're shaved. It reminds me too much of Graveyard or Tombstone. I forgot their exact name. Blue kind of steps away from the theme vibe a little bit too much. It's a little bit of a better color. I swap this out with like a more of a reddish hue. Okay, I'm kind of liking those colors a bit more. Did you know? No, I didn't know whatever it is you're about to say.
And back. I finished things a lot quicker than I thought I would.
Oh, welcome back. Still figuring out colors. Yeah, Bun, I can't believe I didn't know either. It's because no one would ever teach me anything.
Ooh, very pretty.
I'm thinking these colors, although I just now realized I was going to make the tips of the ears darker to imply that they're being singed. Although I guess I can do that at the very tips of the ears. Have to have that all. Oh, ad break. Did you know? I didn't know. Ad break. Oh, is that what I needed to know? Thank everyone for the pennies from Twitch. So I don't know either, Bun. No one ever tells me things I don't know. Oh, I gotta stretch the wrist. Okay, fine. Stretching the wrist. I look up. What did you send me, Bun? Mystery DM. Stretching my wrist. I can't even check it. Smile. Right. Stretch to the wristus. The best thing ever. Hold on. Just putting this on screen. Grabbed the screenshot wrong. I have two different screenshot tools. One lets me get a link out of it, the other one doesn't. This is what Bun sent me. to capybara swimsuit. This is only for the people who are subbed to see, I guess, because ad break is happening. It's mean.
Oh my.
It is really cute.
No, I'm not denying that it's just.
It's very random.
Yes.
Yeah, Bun, if we get that one, oh my god, I already forgot the name of the thing. The really comfortable couch looking thing. Where the hell are we gonna put it? Because I really get it's stupidly comfortable. It's like, they are designed to be outside, I guess? So, like, if we get a better patio, like patio cover, could be out there. I kind of dig the look of those ears. I may make that a more particular thing for them. Actually, no, fuck the dining table. We use the dining table. What, you're just gonna sleep there in the freaking kitchen?
Hey, it makes getting all those midnight snacks way easier.
Okay, fair. That's a fair argument. No, yeah, Bun found a short of the most comfortable looking freaking piece of furniture I've ever seen, and I immediately looked it up to see if I could find one, and I found them, and I freaking want one. But it's like, where the hell would it go? Place every couch. I just bought the new couch in the office. I don't want to start replacing things. That being said, that thing would actually go amazing in the office. God damn it. If I knew about that piece of furniture before I got this couch, I probably would have gotten that thing instead. If I'm gonna be honest. Being vague because I actually don't know how the fuck to describe the thing, so it's just look stupid comfortable. Okay, so we're gonna do like slightly purpley soot, kind of. I just realized I'm doing this in 2 different layers. I don't need to. I can just do this on one layer. Imagine the hanging egg chairs, but like a couch, and it can lean down like a couch dog bed. You know what? Yeah, that's an excellent way of describing it. It's a human-sized dog bed, but better. Yes. It is a better human-sized dog bed. Fucking awesome.
I just realized this actually might be the perfect. I just got like I actually have a lot of extra savings, and I just realized that not only can I potentially like I'm gonna be honest, I might commission the things. I see a lot of emote slots. I'm just like, I need emotes.
Yeah. Commission my friend.
They're
Or
not
get a
bad.
couch.
If I get like a couple, like it could be really nice, and it also does help towards her milestone. So
Yeah. Bun is screaming that you need to get the dog bed. Bun, you're the devil on people's shoulder.
I just hear Bun in the corner going, "Do it, do it,
Do it.
do it."
Do it. It's a human right now. Like right now, it's a human. You have to buy it while it's a human, or else. One over here screaming about buying people again. Fine, we're not gonna buy a person. Jeez. It's fucked up and immoral. Adoption isn't buying people. I'm not gonna go into the details as to why adopting someone isn't buying them. You have to pay money. You're not like paying money to get them outright. It's like paying money is like the final step of the thing. They have to like approve you to get the person. And even then, it's not like you own them. You're just now the legal guardian. Buying someone is like, I own you.
That's literally slavery.
Yeah. Adoption isn't slavery, Bun, okay? That's really fucked up of you to imply.
They may be similar, but they're not the same.
Can't believe Bun is over here wanting to buy people. Yeah, well, those parents are wrong. Doesn't you paying for the service of finding you a child. Is adoption just like an NFT? You have a piece of paper that says that you're now the guardian of this entity.
I mean, I guess that's not incorrect.
Bun, stop trying to distract us with potatoes in chat.
I don't know what's with you and the color schemes. Every single fucking time you go to when you color something for the things that you make, it just looks fucking incredible.
I like colors. My shoes are rainbow colored because I like walking around in bright colors. Yeah, colors.
So if I ever meet you, I'll make note of that.
Yeah. I literally have shoes that are brightly colored. I should need to
I-
replace them soon. They're getting
I-
kind of.
Tend to greet everybody with a Jello, even IRL. So you'll know it's me.
There you go. So people who need new organs aren't buying the new organ because that's illegal here. They're paying for the service of getting a new organ installed. But you can't sell a child. You can't sell the child after you've adopted them. Vaughn, stop getting ideas.
Concern?
For anyone curious, this is in fact a normal conversation. Is it illegal to own a person if you adopt them first? God damn it, Bun. A friend of mine came over. He's been playing D&D a lot, and he asked us the question of, is it cannibalism to eat the cremated ashes of someone? And that sparked a very long discussion. That's my friend group.
My answer to that would have been, it's ashes, so there isn't really anything edible to eat in the first place.
My argument was one of the main real reasons, not just moral reasons, why cannibalism is illegal is because of the risk of prion disease and just eats your brain out from you, and that's not destroyed by the cremation process. Had someone look up that for the most part prions are destroyed by the cremation process, except the most deadly one. So
wow, so my risk is reduced. So if I have something happen to me, I just happen to get very unlucky and I got the rarest one.
Yeah, you got the shiny version. You got the ultra rare prion disease.
It's like seeing a shiny out in the wild. You try to catch it. And it's just like, am I gonna catch it today? Am I not gonna catch it today? Well, we're gonna find out.
Darn it, I got prions again.
Man,
Howdy,
I can't believe
Lily.
I got the shiny. I got the shiny Metapod. I wanted the shiny Gyarados.
Howdy, Lily. Yeah, it's Mad Cow, but for human. Yeah, you're walking into a totally normal discussion.
Yeah, we're just talking about the existential dread of why cannibalism is not good.
Specifically, is illegal to eat the ashes of someone who's been cremated, and the ultimate decision that we came to for that of, like, you know, he brought up the discussion and everything. He went, well, I'm gonna be doing it next session anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
All right, bro, have fun.
Yeah, is adoption buying a child? Legality, where? I'm agreeing with you. Legally, it's cannibalism. That is what my argument was. But, like, where is important? I'm certain there's some areas where it's, like, not illegal at all to eat the remains of someone. But, like, illegal for other reasons.
Nah, Zai just has a lot of energy today. Though we are very happy to see you in chat, though, Lily.
Fun is very good at inciting discussions. Don't worry, my energy will ebb and flow. But honestly, I was more so way happy to see you because you joined in at the middle of a very bizarre discussion, so. Maybe you do want to know about this. You ever consider that?
In other news, to move on from whatever this was.
Carry on.
Nah, I'm dragging us to new convo.
I will be kicking and screaming.
Good. You're gonna like it.
But yeah, what were you gonna say before I not rudely and totally rationally interrupted you?
That I am that archipelago updated.
Oh, did they have the TSA
Again.
update?
I wish. No, it's just on 6.7 now.
Okay. Darn.
We got Mega Man 3, Earthbound, and your favorite games, Zizar, Satisfactory.
Fuck yeah.
Now all officially bundled with Archipelago.
You know, I went insane on Satisfactory, mostly because it asked me to do quantum physics to solve elementary school math. Just because of my settings.
Oh, there's nothing like being satisfying yourself with quantum mechanics on a 6th grade level.
Don't say anything about satisfying myself and 6th grade in the same statement. That's not... I don't like that.
Just be glad I didn't bring up the 7th graders.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. That's a lot better.
Well, yeah, because you got the 6th graders that are going to be the 7th graders, making them go from 6, 7.
Remove from call. Oh my god, where is the call button? I have a timeout. I can time you out. 6, 7 joke.
Oh, come on. It was innocent. Come on. I at least tried to be creative with it.
No, so my sister has 3 kids, having her 4th kid. But she sometimes is completely fucking clueless about shit. And one time my nephew made a 6, 7 joke. And she basically went like, I told you to stop saying that. And I was like, it's fucking an innocent joke. What do you mean? And then she started to rant about how it was like some sign of the devil. And I'm like, are you okay? The fuck? Like full on like insane person sounding of like what 6, 7 meant. I was like, it's not that at all. Are you stupid? So I'm now I find the 6, 7 thing very funny, but that's just because my sister is fucking insane with that one thing. She's a very rational person in every other regard, but then that made her yell about the devil. Go, Lurk. Oh my god. I honestly, my only guess is fucking Facebook. I have no idea. Oh yeah, Golurk. Golurk is a Pokemon. But you know, only guess is that somewhere from Facebook, and it was just like, so have you been confused about the 6, 7 meme? Here's where it comes from, and then like some fucking Bible quote, and she just like didn't think to look into it more. Fun fact: 6, 7 is literally just a counterculture meme. Like it has no meaning. The meaning is that it has no meaning. It's just the new generation with a new counterculture. I'm kind of vibing with just putting a bunch of glyphs on them. Fun, did you know that, I don't know, Vaporeon meme? I don't know it. I just know that, do you know? Did you know that 6, 7 is a sign of the devil?
You know that every time I count the numbers going from 1 to 10, I now have to skip. I now have to skip those 2 numbers because it's been ruined for me.
Well, too bad.
Or I say 7-6 to dodge the joke.
Too bad. See, because people resist the joke is what gives it power. I'm not saying you have to incorporate it into your stuff, but if the more you're just like, I'm avoiding it, it's like, well, it's winning. See,
It's the same unfortunate curse that has happened sometimes to 21. Though it's less common to say 21.
You know why 6 is afraid of 7? I don't know. Why was 6 afraid of 7? $789. I don't get it. You know, whenever people are making a joke that like I don't like around me, I'll just be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you explain this? And that normally takes all the wind out of their sails. Hello. 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, that's a horrifying bun. Why would you say that? What the fuck? Is that considered cannibalism because they're both numbers?
I have no words for you.
The words that you should have are, what the fuck? It looks like I'm drawing a really happy frog right here. I like that. Gonna keep the happy frog look. Bun uses ears as paintbrushes. The implication that I'm going to have kind of is that the ears are singed from the tail fire. It's like Frog Detective. Yeah, it does kind of look like Frog Detective. I'm keeping it. I like it. Discount that. Swap it out for red. Ooh, that looks nifty. Oh, instead is swap out inner color with a bright red. Then to put a different red outside of it, it'll look like it's kind of glow. And I'd have to make them a lot thinner to really work with that. But I do like the idea of these can glow. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to get rid of the outline thing. We're going to make them black or red, depending on, I don't know, using powers or something. We can just make up whatever we want. It's like Link. You're like Link. You go "Hia" a lot, then hit me with sticks. And I cry. Yeah, Bun's over here just smashing pots all the time. Bun's just like Link. Yeah, we just want some texture on it. All right, so we are going to have this be on the 2. ceramics. Can't believe you're just gonna destroy innocent pots like this. Worst date ever. Are you really victim blaming a ceramic pot right now? I'm so proud of you. Uh... Okay, I'm gonna make the runes like they can shift around the body because I don't want to subject the artist who have to draw this to have to match a very precise pattern, especially when the pattern means nothing. It just looks cool.
You're going to specify that's not necessarily needed.
Yep. I'm going to specify that it doesn't have to be a set pattern. The necessity of the pattern being there at all is something I'm going to leave to the owner of the character.
Ah, I see.
You should have gone 2 arts for you, not 1. Forgot you got a random. Yeah, I forgot that IRAM happened. It was like at the very end of IRAM, I realized IRAM was going on. So I didn't draw any random modifications this year.
Yeah.
Chocolate called Smash, and they're having a hard time not making the commercials into innuendo. See, at that point, you lean into it. I know it's like, oh, we want to maintain like, you know, a more child-friendly thing, but it's like, our chocolate's name is Smash. Just lean into it, and then if you really want to still sell to like a, you know, a younger audience, then you make a different product with a different name. That's why your marketing says do not have to copy 1-to-1. They are in ECG style. Microsoft Sam saying, why not Smash?
Or you advertise yourself under technically two different like handles ish to separate the difference between the stuff that's not 18 plus and stuff that is.
Yeah, it's like I have the Bazar guy. Zach.
Exactly.
They should hire me for their marketing. Draw cool S.
Give us a curvy S.
There we go. We got the cool S. No, that's not staying. Got that one as an actual tat. It's not a rune, it's just a tat. What on earth is this emote? What is this? S exclamation point. How is that a fucking emote? Better TTT global emote. Okay, for anyone who doesn't have BTTV, I have to screenshot this. On. So everyone else can see this. What the fuck emote is that? What is this supposed to represent? Warning, rapids ahead. There's a spike trap. Be careful. Danger electrocution risk. I don't understand this. Danger, paralyzed Pokemon ahead. Bitch. Oh, you lost 100 points. Get wrecked. Yeah, Tetronimo to these. Easy. This is going to be an adopt. If whoever adopts them wants to add some interesting shapes, they absolutely can. I'm trying to think of like add loss. Oh my god. I kind of want to add a little bit of like lore to the character a little bit and be like, oh yeah, they can like, oh, they can divine the future with the runes on their body or something. There you go. You get a little bit of loss on the arm. It's not a super accurate loss. It's just some loss. Is there a map of the place that exists between time and space or something? Actually, I'm gonna pull up one of my personal favorite Luvalopes that I've designed because it's kind of relevant here. Jin. Little loss as a treat. But yeah, they're just like they're just a space entity with gold that holds them into a mortal plane type of thing.
Whoa! Wow.
And this character was picked up almost instantly and is still like one of their rotating sonas. So actually,
hell yeah!
Did another piece with them.
I'm telling you, you have really good character design. I mean, hell, you helped me make. You helped. Yeah, you're fucking good at character design. You still use the one you helped made her. You helped me remake Twy. You made this. Your Lost Adopt literally just got paid literally right off the bat. So it definitely shows.
This Jin painting. Oh, where did I put this thing? Where did I put this thing? Oh, this is a while ago I did it, so it's much harder to find. I'm not trying to ignore the compliment either. I just got super sucked into trying to find this painting. Like, I made this character design in 22, so it would have to be 22 or later is when I did this art. All right. I'm gonna have to pull up my FA and search it on there. It's actually formed at the stage. Gallery, adopted Ron. Found it. Yeah, that was instant. In 23 apparently, but it's like just really fun stuff. I like the Luvalopes. let's get back to trying to draw out this one. Yeah, Coda, like, shows up sometimes. Just by Empress Dumbass, Coda, multiple different names. But, you see them in the chat, you could be like, OMG, it's the person with Jin. Give a cutie mark for a sec. No, they're just a cutie anyways. They don't need a cutie. Cute buns on a cute bunny. Yee. I had to draw a back pose, so I'm going to draw a butt. Yeah, this dot will be up tomorrow. Profile, probably just like post about it as well. For anyone who ends up interested in them. I only make one tailed Luvalope a year. And at this point, I barely draw Luvalopes. Once I get my stuff back in order, I'll be drawing a lot more. There's some graphs to make. Sketch one. Sketch one alongside me while I'm doing this. Linealope, Runalope. I mean, it's supposed to be like a demon-esque thing. So like a rune-bound demon or a rune-scarred demon. It's kind of the current vibes. No. No pressure. Because I'm working as well, so that means you just get to kind of doodle alongside. There you go. And now I'm gonna pressure you into doing the thing. But no, I get the mood of like having so many graphs you gotta do. Like, occasionally focusing the fuck in. I'll pick a simple shape one. Yeah, there you go. See characters, they need love. Yeah. Mood. At, like, before I had to turn my streams into more, like, chill affair, I had a concept to do a stream series where, like, every week I would pick one of my characters and just, like, open up an ask box for them. So people can just be like, you know, ask the character anything. And I'll doodle out the replies, and then I'll, like, either update the ref or just do a bunch of art of them for a week.
Oh.
Yeah, the idea didn't really culminate into anything, unfortunately, but I did do a variation of it years ago on Fur Affinity. And it was basically just that of like, yep, just submit in ideas for like for what you'd ask the character, and I'll just draw them for a week. I have a peanut. A peanut is the beginning of a character.
Alright. So periodically I check the Silk Song thread in the AP server, and there is actual progress being made for
Ooh.
randomizing the game at least. And typically, because of how Hollow Knight was modded into Archipelago, it just took the standalone and just retweaked a couple of things to make it work with Archipelago. So when there's an actual rando for Silk Song, it's just going to easily be applied to Archipelago as a whole.
Okay. So, gonna take
Basically, it
time,
won't
but
be
oh
too
well.
long to get a rando in AP if there's a standalone one.
Yep, you just have to wait for someone else to... You have to wait for someone else to do all the hard work, and then we can steal it. Claim it for our own.
Also, be your
Yep. There. That's... I don't know if I want to have, like, step gradient on here. I think that just doesn't quite... Let's do the... little top. I do kind of like that little bit of, like, fiery feel. Like, this character is winding into something very interesting. Much just buzzed me. Alright. There's like a... There you go, you got a power build. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm just gonna
And
advantage it. Welcome back. Do the same on... Yeah. I think so. I think that just works out well here. Up right here. Do the same on the other side. That's like, we still have more to do on the raft, but I feel like this is getting to a point where it's feeling really nice. It's like we're starting to get a more clear view of what it actually is. Hell's yeah, traditional sketching. I want to do more just traditional art. It's like, I literally have like a mini canvas within eye line of me right now. I can see it. I have oil paints and I'm like, yeah, the horn colors I'm gonna have to do next. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the horn colors. I could make them like the charred colors. I think that could look interesting. See how that looks. Some new markers and crayons. Ooh. Hell's yeah, traditional art. You know, traditional art is on the rise again. Yeah, that's baller. And with the crayons too? Fuck yeah. Some stuffs on the fluffs. Now here's the fun with traditional stuffs. Aw man, the character I drew is too tall. Do you either A, erase and keep adapting, B, start a new one and, accept that that it'll work out better the next time. Or 3, do you just roll with it and try and turn it into something despite the mistake? That's the fun with tradition. At least that's my fun with traditional art. It's like, since I've been painting the minis with the logic of fuck it, if I ruin it, it's totally fine. Like, I can't ruin it, basically, is the mentality. So I'll just put totally random stuffs on it. I've painted a freaking Carnifex with oil paint. It was awesome. Actually looks great. But like, I keep forgetting how fun traditional art is every single time until I start doing traditional art again. Then I remember I really enjoy traditional art. Reason, just shorten it. It's a fair answer. So let's see. Oh, look, this color.
Ooh, Mythix is live. Let's go.
Hey, which means I'm actually going to be able to raid them. If I replace the line work, the red, is that? Okay, I actually think that works really well if I replace the line work with the red. Yeah, this will be the neutral red. Because I'm thinking I may replace the line work on the hands, the legs, with the light red. Three, I think just keep this consistent, replace the red on the horns with the lighter red as well. The more energetic red. We have to put a nose color in. I think we're probably going to use the dark tone for that as well. Stone. Arthin! Hello. How do you be? How do stream be? How bean? Go eat. Go like raid and run. Go eat food. Thank you for the raid. Hope everyone who's joined in has had a great time. We're currently designing the once a year tailed Luvalope that I make. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Now go eat. You will, or you are right now? Like, why are you even putting messages in chat? Go fucking eat. Not allowing Twitch to, like, dictate your personal health. I have no chill. Eat the food raw. God damn it, Bun. We want me Graves deadlock. We can't. There's not.
You gotta let them cook. You gotta let them cook.
But no, we can't just 1v1. They're gonna be bots and they'll influence it. And I've never played Graves.
You know what that means. Blue eyes, white track.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. It's time to duel.
Duel.
Okay. I know it wasn't your intention, but you really sounded like Sans for a second there.
Yeah, I can make really weird sound effects.
What's cooking, Doc?
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Hey, Larthen, what's cooking, Doc? There you go. I brought it back around. Also, Bun, I appreciate that we were yelling at Larthen to leave and eat their food, and then you dueled him, and now you're calling him a coward for not continuing. Larthen can't win, is what I'm getting at here. I hope Larthen didn't think we were bullying him too much, but I truly do want him to, like, eat if he's hungry, but I mean, if it's cooking, then whatever. I'm half expecting just, like, a photo of, like, a plate of raw chicken or something. Oh my god. And yet you fought him for no points, you cheapskate. How many points do I have? I would check right now, but can't be bothered. Oh shit! Oh my god, you won 37,500 points. That translates to like 5 or 6 fish. Depends on the weekday. All right, now I have to bet. If you believe it does, Larthen. Ah, damn. I lost all my points.
I like how we just started and Mythic's already reached half of her milestone goals.
Yeah, no, Mythics doesn't ask me for my opinion on this stuff, so I would have told them to raise all the goals by a lot, but no. Because I know Mythics' community, and those numbers seemed like low balls. Although, I guess also within the first, like, hour and a half is when the vast majority of the momentum comes from, so the very beginning is going to be the most active. Get wrecked. Now Larthen has to hang out. You can't kick him out anymore. I am quite happy with this design currently.
It's great to hear.
Now I need to update the runes over here to brighter color because I just want it visible that they can be brighter colored. Now I have to add in all the text and name them. See, if I want to be basic, I can just call them root or something, but that feels basic. What? Text started. There's no SketchUp and tracing paper. It's a really cool tool to use. Is that a 5 hype train? Fuck yeah. Hey, we're not done yet here, so we'll be raiding over as soon as I can, but that is super amazing. Yay! Okay. Not easy to read. Don't like the whiteout. No. There we go. I want this to have texture to it. What's that? Fun? What do I know? I don't know what I know. Damn it. We'll learn one of these days. Oh yeah, what height are my Luvalopes generally? Oh, and I had to start soon. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of points lost. Don't worry, you can make those back. Okay, so I don't have a height on that one. I swear I have heights on this generally. Now it's their species sheet. The legs look weird together. Don't know. Oh, you're probably talking about your art. Nah, just keep rolling with it.
Keep rolling.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, I don't have a height on here. Generally very tall. Okay. Rounder belly. There you go. Wait a second. Uh, six centimeters. I knew it'd be fucking tall, but I don't want to make them 21 feet tall. 22 centimeters is 6.66 feet. Second. It would be pain to be so lanky, but be 5'2". Yeah, right. I want them to be tall. 22 centimeters? No, 202. But I think like 6.6 feet doesn't feel super tall for what I was imagining. I guess Zay would be like that tall by next to them. So yeah, no, I think that actually worked here. So that would be 202 centimeters tall. All right, I like to add a little bit of just like some quirky weirdness to them. Not really quirky weirdness, but just something different. Weakness, bananas. Likes lavender. That's an ER, not an ER. I feel like I spelled lavender wrong. I'll let someone else correct me. Ants control runes. Oh, I got it right? Sweet. Trying to scry. Yeah, scry the future. Demonic entity. I am purposely leaving it vague if they are like good or bad demon or something, just because I think that's more interesting for whoever picks up the character to decide. Like they see it and go, oh, they're gonna be super nice, or oh, they're gonna be super evil, or like they're neutral or whatever. I think that's something that someone's initial reaction.
And someone can go like, ooh, they're gonna totally be like a femboy.
Yeah, like people can make them whatever. Heart-shaped tear in here. Oh yeah. Rare tail. This is gonna be bad evil because her color isn't glowing markings. She's synonym roll. Synonym. Yeah, that type of stuff is fun. Where it's just, yeah, I'm gonna defy the expectations. I'm just making a design that I like the look of, and I'm gonna, people are just gonna assume what they want to see. They want to assume. On their own. Just to see the future. Or to know the future, to the future. Unless you heard of Francis get her armor and dual swords out. Let's go. Yeah, no, like I said earlier, never mistake nice for harmless. Sometimes. So. things in dead languages that they have to translate. Okay. Now, what if the character just has a really big tail now?
I'm gonna have to go get dinner and then to go participate in Mythic's birthday shenanigans.
Oh
So
yeah, no, we'll probably be
you have a good
rating
one.
them in the near future. So, thank you for hanging out
Wait,
while
what?
you could.
No, you said something before you said that.
Oh, thank you. Oh wait, no, we're probably gonna be rating them in the near future. So we'll see you over there.
Okay, I'll see you there then. Until next time.
What? He's a Shinx. He can't just have his star tail be huge. No, it's just perspective. He's about to hit you with it. Alright, let me try and get some type of background here while I think on a name. Qua? Blaze. Like, my instinct is telling me Rune. But I'm not like super sold on that either. Rundolin. I feel like there's something with that name that's like, that sounds too much like something. I just don't know what it is. See, Arcane I always think of as a mystical thing, less or so a demonic entity. Oh. There's my textures folder. Let's actually crop this down a smidge. Call him Brian. Mandolin. Rundolin. That's probably, yeah, I think that is just mandolin is what I was thinking of. I mean, not really against it. Rundolin. Let me blend my paper texture. My paper texture. I swear I had like a wrinkled paper texture that I had made. Okay, well I guess I'll pull out this cloth one and just be like, oh, it's kind of like they're written on linen. Nope. There. So that I easily see. That we expand the selection. Sure, 10 pixels. No, that's way too much. Expand selection. Let's do 5. Wick. Ooh, Wick I actually kind of dig. I think I might actually go with Wick. I like that. Like, Rundolin, I was not against Rundolin, to be clear. But Wick, that has a good vibe to it. Okay, now let's get a color box over here. Oh. Four. Yeah. A Wick to his flaming tail. And however you want to logic it. No logic, only lore. People making custom worlds be like. The text behind the texture backgrounds here, and not from. Oops, that's paste. Delete. All right, now I gotta clean up. Get color grab smidge. I want this to look decent. To just 45 degrees because I want it diamond shaped. We're going to just kind of create a little bit of this tree. What I can do, do this to just give us a firm edge. I'm trying to make like this diamond shape for the color grab. But I want invert those colors. But I'm going to be doing like runic stuffs between them. Need a clean basis to work with. You don't have to be perfectly square. Get square. Wow, that looks really bad because it's straight edges. Okay. I'll do it slightly different. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into the color grab. But dang it, if it's not gonna look cool though. And this is like the level up I make once a year, so yeah, sick of it. See, that looks more glitchy than Roots to me. Dang it. Thinking that I may go with the fucking adjustment and just say that's good. I'm gonna add some. If I do the whole thing, then it doesn't look weird. Okay, I like that. So that's what we're going to do. I like shapes. Yeah, I can tell I am gonna be ending stream soon. What's your favorite shape? Fun, what shape are you? Rhombus is a pretty good shape. Call those a trapeze. You're like 90% of the way there. Look at you go. Like, even if you don't end up liking what you made, you still made something. Like, you know, you're saying that you're making these mistakes as you go along. But like, you're making a thing. You're getting the bad art out then. But if you end up making something you really enjoy, then congrats, you made the thing. I'm very proud of you. You did an arts. You arted along with the stream. so let's set in like stuff's here, and then because otherwise I'm doing shapes rather than to of some sort. It's like, no, I'm just doing shapes for the most part. Just to kind of a little bit like it could say something here. Put the signature down, and this is, I think this will be done. Okay. Just realized I need to actually save this. Okay, now it's saved. Whoa! I think that's a stream. Benui! Yep, and this will be up for adoption tomorrow. At some point. Invert it. I am going to decline that just because I am getting EP. And I want to take time to go and raid friend. Alright. Raid. Ah! I'm being forced to go. Fuck, what's our raid message gonna be? I didn't think about this. Fuck, they're currently streaming as Cherry. There we go. I don't know, that's just the first thing I fucking thought of. Anyways, yep, we're gonna go over and raid Mythics. They are currently doing a, like, they're celebrating their birthday. They're doing a big old stream event. They're doing a bunch of raffles. They're doing a bunch of stuffs for peoples. And of course they have commissions open. It's just like this big, massive freaking event. So, oh, and I accidentally got rid of my face. That's fine. Anyways, going over and like spam messages in chat, spam a bunch of hearts. I know you can, you probably should anyways. They're a fantastic individual if you don't know them. And if you do know them, I mean, why aren't you over there anyways? It's a massive event. So going over, say hi. Even if you can't plan on staying, that's totally fine. But at least, you know, show up and make the number look good that it's a lot of raiders. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, face. I will see y'all in the future. Goodbye.